If you're looking for a cyberpunk experience that feels both familiar and unique, Deus Ex Mankind Divided is a must-play. Set in the near future, the world is divided between augmented humans and the unenhanced, creating social tension, discrimination, and conspiracies that permeate every aspect of society. You play as Adam Jensen, a mechanically augmented agent caught in the middle of this conflict, balancing loyalty, morality, and survival in a world that constantly questions your humanity. What makes this game stand out is its combination of RPG and stealth mechanics. You can approach missions in multiple ways: sneak past enemies using hacking tools and invisibility cloaks, going guns blazing with enhanced cybernetic strength, or use a combination of both. Each choice has consequences, affecting story outcomes, dialogue options, and how other characters perceive you. The freedom to customize Jensen with augmentations like enhanced vision, strength, and combat skills makes gameplay highly personal, allowing you to tailor your approach to suit your preferred playstyle. The world building is exceptional. Cities are layered with neon signs, dark alleys, and high-tech corporate towers, creating a dense, lived-in environment reminiscent of Night City from Cyberpunk 2077. NPCs have meaningful routines, side missions often reveal deep lore, and even small interactions can change how certain events unfold. The game also explores heavy themes like inequality, surveillance, and the consequences of unchecked technological advancement, which adds a level of depth often missing in typical action RPGs. Overall, Deus Ex Mankind Divided is more than just a cyberpunk game. It's a full exploration of humanity in a technological age. Every mission, dialogue choice, and augmentation decision contributes to a sense of immersion that keeps players engaged from start to finish. For anyone who loved the post-patch improvements in Cyberpunk 2077, this game offers a similar blend of narrative depth, open-ended gameplay, and futuristic aesthetic that is hard to match. While The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt isn't set in a cyberpunk future, it shares many qualities that cyberpunk fans will instantly recognize and appreciate. Developed by CD Projekt Red, the same studio behind Cyberpunk 2077, this game exemplifies deep storytelling, immersive world building, and morally complex decision-making, making it an essential play for anyone who enjoys narrative-driven RPGs. You step into the shoes of Geralt of Rivia, a monster hunter navigating a world full of political intrigue, moral ambiguity, and personal challenges, where your choices can have far-reaching consequences. One of the standout features is the sheer scale and richness of the open world. From bustling cities to dark forests, war-torn villages to mysterious ruins, every corner of the world feels alive. NPCs have detailed routines, side quests are meaningful, and environmental storytelling immerses players in a living, breathing world. The game also emphasizes the impact of choices. Deciding whether to help a character, ignore a threat, or pursue a moral compromise can lead to entirely different outcomes, mirroring the player-driven narrative freedom that cyberpunk fans crave. Combat and RPG mechanics further strengthen the experience. Players can customize Geralt with different combat styles, alchemy, magic, and weapons, allowing for diverse approaches to battles. Crafting, upgrading, and exploring hidden areas reward curiosity, making the world feel interactive and responsive. Additionally, the expansion packs, Hearts of Stone and Blood and Wine, further expand the universe, adding new regions, storylines, and characters that maintain the same level of quality and immersion as the base game. Beyond gameplay, The Witcher 3 excels at storytelling. Themes of love, betrayal, power, and morality are explored in ways that resonate deeply with players, while side stories often contain emotional depth equal to the main quest. For fans of Cyberpunk 2077, it provides a compelling blend of complex characters, player-driven narratives, and an open world that rewards exploration, proving that immersive RPGs can transport you into another world just as effectively as any futuristic cyberpunk city. If you've ever wondered what it would be like to take control of an entire city in a near-future world, Watch Dogs Legion delivers that experience in spades. Set in a dystopian post-Brexit London, the game immerses players in a city controlled by private security forces and surveillance networks. Unlike traditional protagonists, here you don't follow a single character. Instead, you recruit and control virtually anyone in the city, each with unique skills, backgrounds, and abilities. This innovative play-as-anyone system offers a fresh take on player choice and strategy, letting you shape your own resistance movement in a dynamic, tech-driven environment. The game's cyberpunk-inspired elements shine through in its hacking mechanics. Players can manipulate everything from security cameras to traffic lights, drones, and even androids, using technology as a weapon and a tool for stealth or chaos. Missions can be approached in multiple ways, sneaking past enemies, hacking systems remotely, or engaging in direct combat. This flexibility mirrors the freedom and strategic depth that fans of Cyberpunk 2077 enjoy, allowing creative problem-solving and personalized gameplay. Beyond mechanics, Watch Dogs Legion excels in world building. London feels alive with pedestrians, vehicles, shops, and side activities that make the city vibrant and believable. Neon signs, augmented reality overlays, and a gritty urban atmosphere contribute to the futuristic aesthetic, giving it a cyberpunk flair without fully leaving the real world. Side missions, collectibles, and challenges reward exploration, encouraging players to interact with the city in meaningful ways. Narratively, the game explores themes of power, surveillance, and resistance, questioning how much control governments and corporations should have over citizens. Combined with deep customization, engaging combat, and a living, breathing city, Watch Dogs Legion offers a high-tech, player-driven experience. For fans of Cyberpunk 2077, it captures that same thrill of navigating a futuristic urban environment, blending action, strategy, and storytelling into a game that's both innovative and familiar. Borderlands 3 may look visually different from Cyberpunk 2077, with its vibrant, cel-shaded graphics, but it offers a futuristic, chaotic world that any Cyberpunk fan can enjoy. Set in a distant galaxy, the game mixes sci-fi technology, over-the-top weapons, and RPG progression to create a high-energy, action-packed experience. Players choose from multiple character classes, each with unique abilities and skill trees, allowing for personalized combat styles and playthroughs. This level of customization echoes the freedom seen in Cyberpunk's augmentations and RPG mechanics, where choices affect how you tackle missions and face challenges. One of the standout aspects of Borderlands 3 is its arsenal. The game boasts an enormous variety of guns, gadgets, and explosives, many with quirky effects or absurd designs. Players can chain combos, use elemental damage strategically, and experiment with synergies between character abilities and weapons. This ensures that combat never feels repetitive, keeping players engaged as they explore alien worlds, enemy strongholds, and hidden areas filled with loot. For fans of futuristic action, this is a playground of creativity and experimentation. The narrative, while lighter in tone compared to Cyberpunk, still offers memorable characters, dramatic moments, and humor woven into the storyline. Villains are over the top, side missions provide comic relief or unexpected challenges, and cooperative multiplayer allows friends to join in the chaos, enhancing replayability. Even though the setting is outer space rather than a neon-lit urban dystopia, the themes of corporate greed, high-tech weaponry, and rebellion against oppressive forces will feel familiar. Exploration and world-building are equally strong. Each planet and region has its own aesthetic, hazards, and secrets, rewarding curious players who love discovering hidden treasures. The combination of intense combat, RPG progression, and imaginative futuristic environments makes Borderlands 3 a perfect choice for anyone seeking the adrenaline and tech-driven fun that Cyberpunk 2077 delivers post-patch. It's chaotic, engaging, and endlessly entertaining, giving players a futuristic experience with its own unique charm. For players looking for a fast-paced, stylish cyberpunk experience, Ruiner is an excellent choice. Set in the year 2091, the game throws you into a neon-drenched city controlled by corrupt corporations, where danger lurks around every corner. You play as a mysterious protagonist wearing a sleek helmet on a mission to save your kidnapped brother while unraveling the sinister corporate conspiracies that dominate the city. The story is concise but impactful, driven by action and the dark, dystopian atmosphere that perfectly captures the essence of a cyberpunk world. Ruiner excels in its combat system, blending twin-stick shooting with melee attacks, dodges, and fast reflex gameplay. Every encounter requires precision, timing, and strategy, whether you're facing waves of cybernetically enhanced enemies or massive boss fights. The game rewards skill and experimentation, allowing players to chain combos, utilize gadgets, and adapt to increasingly challenging scenarios. The combat is intense and visceral, giving players the same adrenaline rush that the streets of Night City provide in Cyberpunk 2077. The visuals are another standout feature. Neon lights reflect off rain-slicked streets, dark alleys are filled with shadows and danger, and the city itself feels alive with activity despite its grim setting. Even though it's a top-down perspective rather than first-person, the detailed environments, high-tech machinery, and futuristic architecture immerse players fully into a dystopian world. Beyond mechanics and aesthetics, Ruiner delivers a mood that cyberpunk fans crave. Themes of corporate control, rebellion, and technological dominance are central to the narrative, paired with an electronic, high-energy soundtrack that enhances the futuristic vibe. While shorter than some sprawling RPGs, its intensity, style, and precision combat make every minute memorable. For anyone who enjoyed Cyberpunk 2077 post-patch, Ruiner offers a condensed, adrenaline-fueled cyberpunk experience that is visually striking, mechanically satisfying, and emotionally engaging. Ghost Runner is a high-octane cyberpunk experience that combines precision parkour, fast-paced combat, and a neon-soaked futuristic world. Unlike sprawling RPGs, the game focuses on skillful gameplay, where every movement and attack matters. You play as a cybernetically enhanced warrior, navigating a massive megastructure, a vertical city filled with dangers, enemies, and secrets. The story is minimalistic but effective, revolving around revenge, survival, and uncovering the truth behind the dystopian society that controls the world. What sets Ghost Runner apart is its fluid movement system. Players can wall run, dash, and double jump across rooftops and platforms, making traversal as thrilling as combat. Every level is designed to test timing, reflexes, and strategy, encouraging players to chain movements seamlessly while attacking enemies with precision sword strikes. One wrong move can be fatal, so the game demands focus and rewards mastery. This intensity creates a sense of immersion reminiscent of navigating Night City's dangerous streets in Cyberpunk 2077, but with an adrenaline-fueled, arcade-like twist. Combat is equally stylish and challenging. You face heavily armed enemies, turrets, and bosses, requiring quick thinking and tactical use of your abilities. The one-hit kill system adds tension, forcing players to combine speed, agility, and smart attacks. Upgrades and abilities allow customization of your combat style, letting you choose whether to prioritize offense, defense, or mobility. Visually, the game is a cyberpunk dream. Neon lights illuminate rain-soaked platforms. Holograms flicker in dark corridors, and the megastructure's towering architecture creates a sense of scale and vertigo. Combined with a pulsing synthwave soundtrack, the world feels alive, tense, and utterly futuristic. For fans of Cyberpunk 2077, Ghost Runner delivers a condensed, high-intensity version of the cyberpunk experience. It emphasizes skill, speed, and precision while immersing players in a dark, neon-lit world where technology, danger, and corporate control dominate. It's a perfect choice for those seeking fast, stylish, and challenging cyberpunk action. System Shock 2 is a legendary classic that laid the groundwork for many modern cyberpunk and sci-fi RPGs, including elements seen in Cyberpunk 2077. Set aboard a derelict space station overrun by a rogue AI, the game combines exploration, survival, horror, and deep RPG mechanics to create an unforgettable experience. You play as a soldier fighting for survival while unraveling a complex narrative filled with corporate conspiracies, artificial intelligence gone rogue, and moral ambiguity. The story immerses players in a high-tech, dystopian future where technology is both a blessing and a threat. One of the game's standout features is its combination of role-playing and strategic combat. Players can customize their character through cybernetic enhancements, psionic abilities, and weapon proficiency, tailoring gameplay to suit individual preferences. Decision-making plays a major role. How you manage resources, approach encounters, and upgrade your abilities can dramatically affect your survival. This level of customization and strategic depth echoes the choice-driven gameplay that cyberpunk fans appreciate. Exploration is equally compelling. The space station is dark, atmospheric, and filled with secrets. Every corridor and room tells a story, whether through environmental cues, audio logs, or interactive terminals. The sense of isolation, tension, and vulnerability enhances immersion, making players feel the constant threat of the AI-controlled enemies that stalk every level. The futuristic technology, hacking systems, and cybernetic upgrades contribute to the cyberpunk aesthetic, even in a space-based setting. The game's narrative and tone delve into classic cyberpunk themes: corporate greed, the dangers of unchecked technology, and the fragility of human life in a high-tech world. Audio design and visuals reinforce this tense, immersive atmosphere, ensuring players are constantly engaged. For anyone who enjoyed the post-patch improvements in Cyberpunk 2077, System Shock 2 offers a darker, more survival-focused approach. It's a timeless experience that combines deep RPG mechanics, thought-provoking storytelling, and a high-tech dystopian setting, making it an essential recommendation for fans of cyberpunk worlds and futuristic adventures. Observer System Redux is a psychological cyberpunk thriller that immerses players in a dark, dystopian future where technology and human consciousness collide. You step into the role of Daniel Lazarski, a neural detective known as an observer who has the ability to hack into people's minds. Tasked with investigating a mysterious case, you explore not just the city, but also the minds of suspects, victims, and criminals. This mechanic creates a unique blend of detective work, horror, and cyberpunk storytelling that is both innovative and haunting. The game's setting is a neon-lit, rain-soaked city dominated by megacorporations and oppressive social structures. It feels alive, oppressive, and futuristic, capturing the same dystopian vibes that Cyberpunk 2077 fans love. As you traverse dark alleys, high-tech apartments, and corporate facilities, you encounter a world filled with tension, mystery, and hidden narratives. The city's atmosphere is further enhanced by ambient sounds, flickering lights, and immersive environmental storytelling that keeps players engaged and on edge. Gameplay revolves around exploration, puzzle solving, and decision-making. You must investigate crime scenes, interrogate NPCs, and use your hacking abilities to dive into the memories of others, uncovering hidden secrets and confronting the psychological trauma of the individuals you investigate. Choices you make can affect outcomes and reveal multiple layers of the story, offering depth and replayability for players who enjoy narrative-driven experiences. Observer System Redux also explores philosophical and ethical questions common in cyberpunk worlds. The relationship between humanity and technology, surveillance, and the consequences of invasive AI systems. Visually stunning, with detailed environments and futuristic aesthetics, the game creates a chilling, immersive world that feels both believable and unsettling. For fans of Cyberpunk 2077, Observer System Redux delivers a darker, more cerebral take on the cyberpunk genre. It combines story-driven gameplay, atmospheric design, and high-tech exploration, offering a gripping experience that challenges your perceptions of technology, morality, and the future of human consciousness. Fuga Melodies of Steel is a unique strategy RPG that blends futuristic technology, human drama, and war-torn storytelling into a captivating experience. Unlike traditional cyberpunk titles, it focuses on a group of children piloting a massive tank in a world devastated by conflict, exploring themes of humanity, survival, and the ethical dilemmas of advanced technology. While its setting is more war-oriented than urban dystopian, the game's emphasis on human-machine interaction and technological reliance gives it a flavor that cyberpunk fans will appreciate. Gameplay centers around tactical turn-based combat, where each character has distinct abilities, weapons, and roles. Players must carefully plan attacks, manage resources, and strategize positioning to overcome enemies. The tank itself, called Tyrannus, acts as both transportation and a battle hub, allowing players to control its movements, upgrades, and equipment. This fusion of strategic combat and mechanized technology creates a satisfying sense of immersion, where technology and human decision-making are inseparable. Storytelling is at the heart of Fuga Melodies of Steel. Players witness the struggles, fears, and growth of child protagonists in a harsh, oppressive world. Each choice carries weight, shaping not only the immediate outcomes of battles, but also long-term consequences for the character's survival and relationships. The narrative is emotional, engaging, and layered with moral ambiguity, echoing the decision-driven gameplay and mature themes found in Cyberpunk 2077. Visually, the game combines detailed environments, expressive character designs, and imaginative mechanical creations. The world is full of industrial ruins, war-torn landscapes, and advanced machines that create a tense, futuristic atmosphere. Sound design and music further elevate the experience, making each battle and story moment feel impactful. For fans of cyberpunk, Fuga Melodies of Steel offers a distinct but familiar experience. Its focus on strategy, technological integration, and morally complex storytelling provides a thoughtful take on the intersection of humanity and technology, making it a compelling choice for those who enjoy post-apocalyptic or high-tech narratives. Syndicate, the 2012 reboot of the classic franchise, offers a cyberpunk-infused experience that blends high-tech action with corporate intrigue. Set in a dystopian near future, mega corporations dominate society, controlling every aspect of citizens' lives through surveillance, technology, and private armies. You play as Miles Kilo, a corporate agent equipped with a powerful chip called the Dart-6, which allows you to hack enemies, manipulate the environment, and gain a tactical edge in combat. The combination of futuristic technology, corporate control, and morally gray missions gives the game a strong cyberpunk vibe that fans of Cyberpunk 2077 will immediately recognize. The gameplay is a mix of first-person shooting and strategic hacking. Players can slow time, hack into enemy cybernetics, control security systems, and even manipulate civilians' perceptions to gain advantages in battle. This fusion of shooting and technological manipulation encourages creativity, allowing multiple approaches to every mission. You can choose stealthy infiltration, aggressive assault, or a combination of both, making each encounter dynamic and replayable. The cybernetic upgrades further enhance your combat abilities, giving a sense of customization and progression similar to Cyberpunk's augmentations. Visually, Syndicate immerses players in a sleek, neon-lit world filled with towering corporate buildings, holographic advertisements, and urban decay. The environment is both beautiful and oppressive, emphasizing the gap between powerful corporations and the average citizen. Every level is crafted to reinforce the game's themes of control, power, and technological dominance. The narrative explores the dark side of corporate power and ethical dilemmas inherent in a tech-driven society. Choices, while not as branching as some RPGs, impact how you approach objectives and interact with enemies, offering a sense of agency. For fans of Cyberpunk 2077, Syndicate delivers a condensed yet satisfying cyberpunk experience. Its combination of high-tech combat, hacking mechanics, and dystopian storytelling creates an engaging world where technology and morality collide, offering a futuristic adventure that feels both familiar and thrilling. Scarlet Nexus is a visually stunning action RPG that brings a unique brainpunk aesthetic to the futuristic gaming landscape. Set in a world where humanity is threatened by mysterious creatures known as the Others, the game combines high-tech environments, psychic abilities, and a deep narrative to create a cyberpunk-inspired experience. Players take on the role of either Yuito Sumeragi or Kasane Randall, members of the elite's OSF or Other Suppression Force, tasked with defending society while uncovering hidden truths about their world. One of the game's most compelling features is its combat system. Scarlet Nexus allows players to harness psychic powers alongside traditional weapons, creating fast-paced, strategic battles. Abilities such as telekinesis, psychokinesis, and psychometry allow for unique combos, environmental interaction, and enemy manipulation. Players can link attacks with teammates to unleash devastating moves, and upgrading powers adds depth to customization. This blend of technology and supernatural abilities creates a futuristic combat experience that feels fresh while appealing to fans of cyberpunk-style action. Beyond gameplay, the story is rich with intrigue, political machinations, and moral complexity. Themes of societal hierarchy, human augmentation, and ethical dilemmas are explored throughout, echoing a layered narratives of Cyberpunk 2077. Character interactions are meaningful, with dialogue choices influencing relationships and certain plot developments, giving players a sense of agency in shaping the story. Visually, the game is a feast for the eyes. Futuristic cities, high-tech laboratories, and neon-lit battle zones immerse players in a dynamic world. The combination of anime-inspired design, advanced technology, and futuristic aesthetics creates a unique cyberpunk flavor that stands out from traditional urban dystopias. For fans of Cyberpunk 2077, Scarlet Nexus offers a different but compelling perspective on futuristic life. With its fast-paced psychic combat, deep narrative, and high-tech environments, the game delivers an engaging, immersive experience that blends action, strategy, and futuristic storytelling in a way that is both visually and mechanically captivating. Detroit Become Human is a narrative-driven adventure that explores the intersection of humanity and technology in a near-future world. Set in Detroit, Michigan, the game envisions a society where androids serve humans in every capacity, from manual labor to personal assistance. Players follow the stories of 3 android protagonists, Connor, Kara, and Marcus, each navigating their own challenges while facing a world on the brink of societal upheaval. The game's central focus on choice, consequence, and moral dilemmas aligns closely with what Cyberpunk 2077 fans love, a world where decisions truly matter. The gameplay revolves around branching narratives and interactive storytelling rather than traditional combat. Every choice you make influences character relationships, plot developments, and the ultimate outcome of the game. Dialogue options, quick time events, and exploration allow players to immerse themselves fully in the narrative, with multiple endings ensuring replayability. This level of player-driven storytelling mirrors Cyberpunk's emphasis on consequence-driven gameplay and moral ambiguity. Visually, Detroit Become Human is breathtaking. The futuristic cityscape features towering skyscrapers, neon-lit advertisements, and clean, high-tech interiors that emphasize the contrast between human and android life. The level of detail in character models and environments create a believable, immersive world where technological advancement is both a marvel and a source of tension. Thematically, the game tackles deep questions about free will, consciousness, and the ethical implications of artificial intelligence. As androids begin to deviate from their programmed obedience, players are forced to consider what it means to be truly alive. Social hierarchy, discrimination, and rebellion are explored through emotional storytelling that resonates with players long after the game ends. For fans of Cyberpunk 2077, Detroit Become Human offers a different but equally compelling futuristic experience. Its emphasis on narrative depth, moral complexity, and immersive world building makes it a must-play for anyone interested in high-tech societies, human-machine tension, and the ethical dilemmas of a near-future cyberworld.